Okay, so it is week 2, and we are taking a look at software concepts. We are in the software concepts unit. This is Tuesday of week 2, and you'll notice here it says PowerPoint slides. This is what we're going to talk about in class discussion on Thursday. We're going to go over software concepts. And I'd like for you to take a look at what those are before Thursday. So this is just a very brief overview of the book, which I'm asking you to read and come to class prepared to discuss. The book presents different learning objectives. In particular, we're going to talk about different software categories. We're going to talk about copyright law, installing and uninstalling software, the basic functions of an operating system, and then we're going to compare two operating systems. And what we're going to do actually is compare Windows 7 to Windows 8. There's some other things in the chapter that I encourage you to take a look at. But let's jump into computer software. Computer software is a program that someone has written that will provide you with information you'll put data in, you'll get information out, but the program that the programmer writes provides instructions to the computer, and the computer will operate on those instructions and complete that task. Now this is an important concept, and we're going to talk about it more in class, and you may see it again on the quiz. There are two major categories of software. There's system software, and that is things like operating systems, utilities, and device drivers. Most people are familiar with operating systems, maybe not so much utilities, but a utility would be something like clock speed or different kinds of things that come with the operating system, and that can sort of just be any utility, or device drivers. And the device drivers are those small programs generally written to get a piece of hardware to work properly. The other category of software besides system software is application software, and people have shortened that to apps. You'll see that on your mobile devices, that you can download an app and you can install and run it, and after it is running, then you have access to that piece of software on, let's say, your smartphone. This is a very good example from our books, but what it does is it kind of compares and contrasts system software with application software. So you can see how these things sort of have their relation. There's a local application, and these are programs that are installed directly onto your computer. Let's say you buy the Microsoft Office suite at the store. It comes with, let's say, 4 different applications. You get the disk, you put it in the computer, you click run, it installs, and that is software you own on your computer. There's something else called a web app. And what that is software that's installed on a computer somewhere else that you're accessing through the web. So very important distinction there. And the web application, generally you do not own those. You're borrowing or using those or accessing them, let's say, on a corporate a web internet application. There's a portable application, and those can run on a removable device. And what is a removable device? A removable device can be things like a removable hard drive, where you would plug the hard drive into, let's say, the computer you use at work, and you want to keep that same hard drive, maybe for security reasons. You remove the hard drive and you can take it home. You can plug it into your computer at home and use it from there as well. So portable applications, and then there's mobile applications that run again on smartphones. Different system requirements, I'm going to let you read through those. And copyright. This is an important issue. This is also going to be brought up in class discussions, and you know, there's copyright and there's commons, constant commons use. And the commons use is material that's put on the internet for you to use, and not necessarily without giving them credit. You want to put their name, and you want to put the amount of time. If you're borrowing, let's say a video from YouTube or something, you would give the author credit, but you wouldn't necessarily be committing plagiarism if you use that video. That video is posted there for people to use. So there is some difference between CC and C, which is copyright. Again, more discussion in class about that. Legal software categories and um, uh, types of software use licenses. So there's a single user license. Let's say that's the Microsoft Office Suite license that you purchased when you bought the application at the store. There's a site license. That's something a company would buy. Multiple user license, again, probably something company would buy for all their employees. And a concurrent use license, which again, the company would buy and use concurrently with potentially other vendors and such. There is different types of licenses and copyrights. There's a commercial type software, shareware, freeware, and open source operating systems. The most common open source operating system is Linux.